What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're going to install the Type S oil pump on this K24 block. Now, it's not completely secured, mainly because it needs to be modified, and I've already started on it by removing all this excessive amount. You don't necessarily have to be that aggressive like I did, but you definitely need to be modified to make sure that it sits flush. The only thing I have a problem right now is that I have to trim down this piece just a tad bit just to get everything on point. I'll leave a link on a YouTuber who actually did it from scratch. I got it learning from him. He's pretty good at it. Other than that, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. Leave a comment if you have any questions and stuff like that. And let's get to it. To kind of trim it down and have it in the areas where I want it to be, I use basically one of these tools with like a tip from Harbor Freight that tends to grind down any like excessive aluminum or stuff like that. So this is the rough one basically, and then I also got this one just to kind of smooth it down a bit, you know, try to get rid of any extra chunks that's kind of like hanging there, because we don't want any of these inside the block. It's kind of hard showing it with because I don't have anything to really hold the pump. But before you start, you want to tape up like two most important areas. You want to tape up this pump right here itself, and then you also want to tape this as well. So before you start doing anything, make sure you wrap it up. You could also wrap up here. That's just me being extra. But you want to wrap up here. This is the other side of the shaft of the gear itself. But you could tape that up as well. And once you're done, take your time, clean it up, inspect it, make sure you're not, you know, doing anything wrong. But yeah, it's kind of straightforward. It's a fun thing to do. Just gotta be careful. These things are kind of expensive. Or it depends, unless you gotta use one. This is brand new, but like I said, it's a fun experience. So the only thing I have left is this point right here. I just need to flatten it just enough for it to flush with the block, and then after that we'll move on to the next step. I almost had it lined up. I just gotta trim this side a little bit more. This side is flush. This is like there's a tad bit left. So as you can see, it's flat right here, but it just needs to be a little bit more, mainly because this point right here on the block, it's not flushed. Now, finally got it in. It's nice and secure, flat on both sides. So like I said, it's a process. You gotta take your time and just inspect it, go through it multiple times just to make sure everything is on point. Be mindful of how far you go when you cut it down. So if I were you, I'll take little by little to see when it's just right. Don't overdo it, and then next thing you know it, now you'll have a pump you can't even use anymore. But it's on, it's secure, awesome. Now the next step we're gonna do is go ahead and remove this right here. So it's like a plug with a little breather hole. You want to extract that, and then you're gonna get a bolt and pretty much block it. I got a little screw, like a screw and a screwdriver. Probably use a drill, but you have to be very delicate, and you're trying to apply pressure just to get it through just to lock it in. When it locks, it will spin with it. Now be careful, take your time. You can get a little excessive like metal, so you don't want to have too much laying around in the block, but once you get it out, you're good. So now it's got to be delicate and try to pry it out. And we are unsuccessful in the first attempt, but we're gonna try again.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So we got it out. Dude, this was a bitch because I was just kind of scared, taking my time. I didn't want to have any, you know, anything fall inside the block. Just to let you know, you're gonna have a couple of debris metal debris. Make sure you have a vacuum close by, a shop vac or something, and try to make sure you get any excessive like metal fragments and stuff like that. You don't want anything fall in there. And then, you know, once you screw it all the way through, it gets a good grip. Have something to grab it and just pop it up. The next step is take a 12mm bolt. Go ahead and put some Honda Bond, put a lot of it, and then you're gonna put it in here and screw it down, tighten it. You don't have to super tight, but just tighten it nice and snug, and that's it. Now we're gonna put the oil pump plate. We're gonna place it like so. Just a reminder, this side is going towards where the chains are. You could reuse two bolts from the old oil pump. So you're gonna have the longer one. It's gonna be on that side, smaller one over here, and then you need a small size 10. Kind of look like this. I got this from the oil pump as well. You just get any small bolt looking like this, size 10. And it'll fit in just like that. So 12 that side, and then the other 12 shorter on that side. And that's basically how you install the oil pump. But I think we forgot one of the most important things, which is the damn chain. So that means I gotta loosen these just to put the new chains in. So got the chain here. Don't worry, guys. This is the part number if you want to see it, but I'll leave a link down there if you're interested. This is the chain. So we'll start with the crank. And as you can see, there's no like special weightings to put it on. You can put it either way. Just make sure it's in the teeth. Once it's nice and snug in the teeth, and what you gotta do, you kind of have to pry this open again. So when you pry it up, you're trying to have it guide through to the teeth. There we go. And you secure it. And there you go. It's nice and secure. Chains are in there with the teeth, so you know it's not gonna go anywhere. All right, so for the first guide right here, you're gonna reuse the Allen bolt or hex bolt, and like I said, it's a size 5 Allen, and you're gonna go ahead and hand tighten it first. Always hand tighten, especially when it comes to these, working on basically anything. I would even just say working on an engine. Anything you work on, bro, suspension. Something as small as something as easy as like changing a bolt or bolt housing or headlight or whatever. Like, just hand tight everything. You want to make sure the thread is in, have it nice and secured, and then you use a wrench and tighten it up. Nice and tight. And then now we're going to put the other tensioner on. It's right here. Go ahead and get that through. 1, 2. So nice and snug. Like I said, don't have to be super tight. Just have to be nice and snug in it. Not really like nice and tight. Make sure it's in there, and then you're good to go. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you install a Type S oil pump. Really easy, especially when you have the engine out like I have. And it's pretty fun. This is my first time ever done this. Great experience, and it's straightforward. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.